Pre-wedding, I'm doing something at VH Skin, Vanessa Hernandez Skin in LA, which I love. She does all my facials, and I'm obsessed with them. They're in Brentwood. I'm doing something called the PRX peel, which I'm sure you know. Oh, it's basically a no-peel peel. I've done it before, and I absolutely love it. If you're someone like you and me who's constantly on the go in front of the camera a lot, or maybe you're in an office and you don't have the downtime for a real peel, it kind of just feels, first of all, when you first do it, the next day, it feels like you got a sunburn. Your skin feels so tight, like unbelievably tight. And actually what I really noticed, and then, sorry, I'll explain the process. Your skin gets very tight, and then 3 to 4 days later, you'll peel mildly, like the sunburn's coming off. However, you don't have the sunburn color. You don't get red, none of that. And the peeling's so manageable. Like I was out and about doing podcasts and nobody noticed. The biggest thing that I noticed, one, like my tone and texture was a lot better, but my skin was so much tighter. Like the wrinkles around my eyes, like really tightened. It kind of felt like a mini facelift. So I'm doing that every 2 weeks. I'm doing 3 in a row.
Love.
To just get to like the bottom, like the root of my skin and give me like the freshest face pre-wedding. So I love that. I'm a big hot yoga girl. I go to Heated Room here in LA. I love like a sweat. I love a good sweat. And I do that probably twice a week. I'm also a big walker. I feel like walking culture in LA, like that's my time. Like it's my 45 minutes where like I'm either being productive with it, where I'm catching up with a friend. And like in the morning, I'll schedule that before I start my work day. So if there's a friend who I don't get to see often, like you're kind of killing 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah. Love it.
Or I'm on a call, or I'm listening to a news podcast. And I walk my dog at the same time. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to think other beauty things that I love. I see Matt Rez in LA for my hair, who I love. He's an icon. He does literally everybody's hair. And I really like once a month take this one day out of my schedule to do all of my beauty things. I'll like go get the facial. I'll go do my nails. I'll go get my hair glossed. And I make a conscious effort to like do it all in one day so that I give myself that time. Like it's me time. This is like my one day to like do all the things that make me feel good. And as an entrepreneur who's like running a podcast, running my socials, you know, writing for different magazines, all the things, like having that day once a month that's like my me time has helped. If you're like a productivity nerd like me, like that's how you get it done.
I call it the car wash.
Absolutely, Lauren. It's the car wash.
I go through the car wash in LA, but when I'm in Austin...
I know you go through the car wash in LA.
When I'm in Austin, the car wash is not car washing.
Every time you're here, like you're doing something fab. You're getting your salmon semen facial. You're doing all the things. And yes, it's the car wash day. And I found that the way I was doing it before, where like I had like a nail appointment in the middle of the day on this week and then a hair appointment in the middle of the day this week, it wasn't good for my productivity.
No, it's disruptive.
Yes, if you're someone who works for yourself or whatever your situation is, like try to make it where it's like that day, like where it's just for you.
So many tips on this episode. Where can everyone find you? Go listen to me too on Let's Get Dressed. Tell us all your social website. Pimp yourself out.
Love it. So I have a podcast on the Incredible Interior Media Studio. It's called Let's Get Dressed. We talk about fashion tips. We talk about news in the fashion world. And then I kind of take everybody along on my amazing fashion adventures, whether I'm like in Italy with a brand or attending a fashion week. Like you really get like an amazing inside look into the fun things that go on in the fashion industry. But really we talk about the majority of the time we're talking about just how to feel your best every day and how to get dressed and pick the clothes out that make you feel really good. On Instagram, I'm at Liv Perez with 2 V's, and you can find me there.